Captain Reuben?
Aye, the man himself. To whom do I have the honor of speaking?
De Sardet, legate of the merchant congregation. And I'm sure you know my companion.
Vasco. Oh, do not worry. The seahorse is in good hands.
I'm sure, Reuben.
What brings you here?
The Admiral asked me to shed light on your little problem of indiscretion in your ranks.
I see. I would be happy to answer any questions you have.
You told the Admiral that you suspect one of your crew members.
Indeed. The young apprentice sailor, Alba. A committed volunteer from Ptolemy. She only joined us a short time ago. Did you want to know anything else?
The Admiral told me that you were the new captain of the ship we arrived on.
The Seahorse? Yes. It's an excellent ship and a good crew. But you did the crossing. You know it as well as me. Did you want to know anything else?
That'll be all, Captain. Thank you.
What brings you here?
The Admiral...
I see.
What led
But again, she's a sometime since, but you should
Ultimate.
A recent sea given. Well, you know how rare... Did you want to know...
Do you know what information she may have sent?
I don't know exactly what you know about our navigation methods.
Let's say that magic does not have much to do with it.
I see. Well, of course she knows that too. She saw some of our machines on board. And by searching through my papers, she could get even more sensitive information. Did you want to know anything else?
The Admiral told me that you were the new captain of the ship we arrived on.
The Seahorse? Yes. It's an excellent ship and a good crew. But you did the crossing. You know it as well as me. Did you want to know anything else?
That'll be all, Captain. Thank you.
Hey, happy to see you again. How have things been going for you since your crossing?
Good, thank you. Even if I've got quite a list of errands to check off.
Then straight to it. What can I do for you?
I'm looking for a Naut. A young woman going by the name of Alba.
I know her. She joined our crew at the same time as our new captain. Did you try the tavern? Don't give me that look there. I've kept from the bottle since that story with Jonas, you know that. No matter. When we're at dock, there's nothing much else to do. It might be that little Alba went there to take a look. Anything else?
How have things been going for you?
Well,
Alas.
that's true. But the cross since Captain Reuben, to then I'm not going to go from port to port around the island. Anything else?
I need to go.
Smooth sailing.
Captain. Your Excellency, what can I do for you?
We have a few questions.
I'm all yours, Captain.
Can you tell me anything about Alba?
Oh, I don't know her very well. She only joined our crew recently. But she pulls her weight. You can't hold that against her. You might say she shows a little too much zeal even, at times. That being said, ever since we got here, I found her a little distraught. You could even say nervous.
Would you know where I could find her?
No, I wouldn't. Where's she, Mr. Roll Call? Well, I hope she didn't do something stupid. These committed volunteers, we never know if we can trust them. Anything else?
I need to be off.
Farewell, then.
Your
The
Excellent
pleasure is shared.
Captain.
Good day, Jonas.
What can I do for you?
I would like you to tell me anything you can about a member of your crew. Alba.
She joined our party recently, but I like her already. She works hard and is full of courage. You know, she is one of those rare Nauts that joined of her own volition And she did everything she could to become one of our own. Until we arrived here, she suddenly became distraught and frightened. It brought back memories.
Do you know where I could find her? I'd like to ask her some questions.
No, I've not seen her for a while. Maybe at the tavern? She was playing cards there from time to time. Anything else, Your Excellency?
I'm afraid I need...
The crew members confirm what Reuben told us. She's changed her attitude.
I'm afraid these little secrets have not helped us a great deal.
This does not help us much. The girl has changed her attitude, I agree.
None of this helps us. They all told us pretty much the same thing.
Which proves nothing. I wonder, would we have found it strange if she had been seaboard?
We were told that she was sometimes at the tavern. We should take a look there.
This time, you are going
If
too
these
far.
drunkards have one of their
I will
revels,
not let you
we'll
say
end up
one
in a
more
fight.
word.
Come on, gentlemen. Please calm down.
Hey! You are guests here. Behave appropriately.
Who are you to give us orders?
That's true. You want to see how tough... Oh, you don't know who you're messing with.
They're totally drunk. I doubt we can make them see sense.
You're wasting your time talking to them. The alcohol will make them forget about it tomorrow.
My child, I doubt that your job as legate involves managing fights between drunkards.
I'd prefer not to get involved in drunken quarrels. No good tends to come from it.
You better get out of here unless you want to end up in jail.
Ooh, he thinks we'll allow that to happen.
On guard, sir! On guard!
Bit of poison on my brain. And let's go!
What can I pull for you?
I'm looking for a young Naut. She goes by the name of Alba and sails on Captain
I wouldn't know who that is. Why don't you go and ask that? He might remember your naught. Anything else?
Nothing, thanks.
Hey, look at that. The up... Change your tone. Oh, my apologies, Captain. How may I help you?
We're looking for a young Naut. She's part of Captain Reuben's crew.
Yeah, I think I know who you're talking about. A girl who loses her pay with style. But I don't know where she is. She looked sad last time I saw her. Didn't have her head in the game.
Have you ever heard her talk about secrets or documents she would like to exchange?
Are you asking me if she's a spy? No idea, she told me nothing. But if that's why you're looking for her, I may have seen things that might interest you. I'm often mistaken for a drunkard, so they pay no attention to me.
Tell me what you saw.
I'd like to tell you all that. Do you want to know?
We're looking...
Yeah, but I don't know.
Have you ever...
Are you what? I'm often...
Tell me...
I'd like to tell you all that, but do you want to know anything else?
That'll be all.
What can I pull?
Give me a bottle of...
There you go.
Oh, he...
Tell me what this...
Well, and he was in the street, so I took a closer look when he left, but no. Now, I don't know how to read, so I could...
Where is this hiding?
Cross the bridge at the exit of the town. On the left, look for the stone. The box is on...
Thank you, soldier.
My pleasure. Do you want to know anything else?
That'll be all. This stone must be the one that...
It's a dead drop. It's suspicious.
A box under.
Someone exchanges.
Well then,
We can hide in these...
These bushes will shield.
In that case, let's...
Oh, I'm a little old for hiding in the bushes, but...
Perfect. We have a great view of the box from here.
We can see everything from here. If someone comes, we can't miss them.
Well, what shall we do? Shall we wait here? Someone is coming.
I think our spy is approaching.
That's it. Suspect in sight. He's only a messenger. We should follow him.
Well, gentlemen, what are you plotting?
Fool! They followed us!
But I was careful.
I'm the legate of the merchant congregation, and you have been caught plotting treason. So I suggest you talk. What do these messages contain, and what are they about?
You're wasting your time. I won't say a word.
Do you realize that you are suspected of espionage and conspiracy? Don't you think you better explain yourself?
Wait! I don't want to end up in jail. It's not about the secrets of the congregation. Let me explain. Some time ago, it was rumored that the secrets of the Nauts were for sale. My country was interested. So I started exchanging messages as you've been doing. The Naut who was willing to give up these secrets demanded a fortune. He also wanted to become a citizen. But we were only at the negotiation stage. For the moment, I've received nothing concrete. Just promises.
Who is the Naut you're talking to?
I've no idea. The messages were signed White Rose. But I doubt it's a real name.
Very well. You seem to be telling the truth.
Alba means white, Desarde, but it's a little unsubstantial.
And give me the message in your possession before leaving.
Very well. Here it is. Now, if you'll allow me, I will leave the town.
Are your boots all through?
Ah, Your Excellency. So, what did you discover?
There is indeed a spy among the Nauts, but the spy's identity remains to be proven. Take this. I have recovered this note, which seems to suggest that your secrets have been offered to several buyers. The Alliance citizen we met did not win the bid.
I knew it. My logbook has just been stolen, and of course Alba is missing. Do we really still need proof?
This book must be found at all costs before Albus sells it. Your Excellency, can we count on you once more?
I would like to help you, but this island is vast. How could I possibly hope to find it?
Alba is from Thélème. She probably took refuge in San Mateus.
This reduces the search area a little. What do you say, Your Excellency?
This is a trail that deserves to be followed. I will keep you updated, Admiral.
Who gave us information when they had problems with the Inquisition.
During the conflict between the Nauts and the Ordo Luminis, we spoke to a superior on the port.
We should go find Fernando. You remember him? He should be able to inform us.
Yes, I remember Fernando. Let's go and see him.
Come closer.
Good day, Desade. How can I help you?
We're looking for a young Naut named Alba on behalf of the Admiral.
I've heard about her. Several crew members told me that one of our own was looking to leave the island. You should ask them if you want to learn more. They should be near the boarding area. But me? I've not seen her. More questions?
Thanks.
Your Excellency, Captain Vasco, what fair wind brings you here?
We're looking for a young Naut who arrived from New...
Yes, I remember her well. The poor child. She asked me when our ship was leaving, and if I thought we could take her on board. I told her she better talk to the captain, but we weren't leaving right away in any case. So she left.
You say she was fleeing her father?
Yes, that's what she said. He followed her here to take her back to Thélème. Poor child.
Did she tell you what his name was?
Yes. She told me that if a certain gentleman, Lorenz? That's it, Lorenz. If he was asking after her, I should send him packing.
Surely it was a fake excuse. We're looking for her for...
Really? Yet she seems sincere. Treason.
If her father is actually here, do you have...
Well, at one point I asked, she told me she could not go to the tavern.
I must leave you. Hello. Are you Master Lorenz?
Indeed, sir. What do you want?
My name is Desardet. We're looking for a young Naut called Alba.
Alba. What a stupid name. Her real name is Clara, and yet...
Have you seen her recently?
Alas, no. Otherwise, I would have brought that little idiot back to Teleme. Why did she have to leave? What madness could make her leave the convent to go to sea?
Your daughter is accused of espionage and treason by...
Espionage? I can't believe it. But treason? How can it be denied? She rejected her country, her faith, and her family by getting on that ship. But I will soon bring her back on the right path. I hired a sleuth from the Ordo Luminis.
Tell me more about this sleuth.
Some Inquisitors are specialists in hunting criminals, or heretics, or young scatterbrains. That's certainly the case with this Johannes. He will bring her back to me, and she will return to the convent in Teleme.
Do you know where we could find him? Maybe he could help us.
His last message was about a missionary camp where he had followed her. I'm sorry, I can't remember those island names. If you find her, bring her back to me. She will no longer have the chance. I hope we're done.
I'll leave you, sir.
A missionary camp near a village whose name begins with wench.
He talks about Wenchavier, the village of Katasach. There is a mine shaker's camp nearby. Shall we go there?
Maybe in luck, you protect me in this battle. May the shadow engulf our enemy.
Get down and listen. It seems to me that it's our sleuth.
Hey! Who goes there? Who are you? And what are you doing here?
My name is Desardet.
That dirty little eel slipped through my fingers.
I see you folks at the Ordo Luminis are as subtle as ever. Why politely ask when we can resort to torture, hmm?
Only missionaries believe that these savages would help us without encouragement. But why are you concerned by my methods if you're looking for this young woman too?
I do not like the idea of leaving a trail of blood behind, Johannes. The case that sends us here far exceeds your petty mission. So you'd better leave.
I made a commitment to find this young woman and bring her back to her father. I will not give up so easily. I have been promised a substantial amount of money. And I care about my reputation.
Ha! Your reputation? Your order has already lost the support of the Cardinal Mother for interfering with the Nauts. And here you are again, involved in their business. You're putting nails in your own coffin, Johannes.
Huh. I didn't see it from that angle. Well, I'm going back to San Mateus. I leave you this savage. Have fun, and happy hunting.
Let's free this poor man quickly.
May the grass be forever soft under your feet, Renaikse. I thought I was dead. He would have killed me, even if I had spoken.
You're probably right. Do you think you can answer us? We also have questions to ask you.
You saved me. I owe you answers. But first, I have to go back to my village. I need to heal. Meet me in Wen Chevalier later on.
Protect me in this battle.
You are the ones who saved me from Saul Lasser. I am so grateful to you. I owe you so much. But you wanted to ask me questions?
We're looking for a Naut girl. The same one that the Inquisitor is looking for.
But I promised Alba to say nothing. I would really like to help you, but...
And you risked your own life keeping your promise. But Alba is in a very delicate situation. If we do not find her first, others will track her down. And they will kill her without letting her defend herself.
So she was right to be afraid, that poor girl. She came here saying she was being chased. I led her into the forest nearby to a cave where she could hide. If you have one of your... notes, I'll show you where she is.
Thank you.
Did you want anything else?
Do you offer
sometime, but did you want...
I must go.
Our enemies!
Move away! Things are about to get dicey!
I think we're here. This is the cave that the tortured survivor told us about.
This must be where Alba is hiding. The poor girl. She must have been desperate to take refuge in there.
Protect me in engulf our enemies!
Look, a camp. Maybe these are Albert's things.
Someone camped here. Probably the child.
This small camp must belong to the young woman we're looking for. Poor child.
Look, the poor girl. And the Vorstierse. The beasts have killed her.
The poor child. May the Enlightened welcome her. She was killed by these horrible animals.
Poor Alba. The beasts devoured her.
The poor child. The animals finished her.
We should search her body. She may still have Captain Reuben's logbook.
It breaks my heart, but we should search her. She may still have Reuben's journal.
We should search her, my dear. This may be the only way to find the captain's journal.
Going by Alba's diary, Reuben had planned his attack well. He began by putting pressure on her using her father, then our investigation. It's because of us that she fled New Serene, and because of her father and Johannes that she left San Mateus.
The traitor. He must be the one who wants to sell our secrets, and he didn't spare Albert to do so.
We were played like novices. The captain used us for his own schemes, and this girl is dead.
The captain used this child to hide his own treachery. Poor little one.
He will have to report to us. We should return quickly to New Serene to talk to the Admiral.
Desarde, what can I do for you?
Our investigation is well underway, but the culprit is not who we thought.
What do you mean?
We found Alba, but she was innocent. In fact, her captain used us and her father to scare her. It's because of us that she fled. She never stole documents or tried to sell your secrets.
So, are you saying that the culprit is Reuben?
If this were not the case, why make up this story against Alba and use us like that?
I can't believe it. And to think that I believed his lies. However, he is a captain. I cannot condemn him without solid proof. And we have to find out who he was selling his journal to. Ask his crew, but stay discreet. It should not arouse suspicions. Anything else?
I need to be going.
Your Excellency.
The pleasure is shared.
Captain.
Good day, John.
What can I do?
What do you think of your new captain?
He knows how to make people... He's a captain. Why not?
Does he get on well with Alba?
He was suspicious of her at first, but when she disappeared, he told us that she didn't have what it takes to be a Nod. He spoke of treason, that sort of thing. Anything else, Shrek?
I'm afraid I need...
Good day. What can I do for you?
We have a few questions.
I'm all yours, Captain.
What do you think about your new captain?
He is fair, decisive, and he certainly knows the sea. And since we got here, it's been worse. He seems... troubled. But never mind me. It's not my place to... Anything else?
I need to be off.
Farewell, then.
Hello, you need...
What do you think about Captain Ru...
I know what it's gonna sound like.
Thank you. Heartfelt.
He's a good captain, but he lacks team spirit.
He's aloof, doesn't get along with his crew.
You're still far from the mark. To him, we're nothing more than lackey. The only one who gets a smile from time to time is the pretty Gretchen. One of the girls from the... She scratches his itch. As soon as he can, he's off to the brothel. He should be careful. A debt with a coin guard is like sailing near a storm.
If he's a loner, would make sense. And as captain...
Yes, you are certain. Anything else?
I need to go.
Smooth.
Hello, my darlings. It's rare to see the upper crust in here.
It must
Do you and yours want to have a good
I'm sorry, but I'm not here for that.
Really? What would you...
I was told that Captain Reuben liked you a lot, and that you spent a lot of time...
He's one of my regulars, it's true. He always asks for me.
Does he confide in you?
Sorry, my dear. But what's between my clients...
Even if I offer you enough to enjoy 1 or 2 quiet nights?
I would appreciate it. But I still cannot tell you the secrets.
Come on, it looks like you work hard here. And I'm not asking...
Well... It is true that a night...
Did Reuben tell you about his relationship with his men?
Oh, yes. He's always complaining about it. He was hoping for a promotion. But they only changed his ship. And the crew is nowhere near his level, and his admiral despises him. He says everyone is unfair towards him, and doesn't recognize his talents.
Have you noticed him change lately?
Yes. He's become impatient and anxious. He has become suspicious, too.
Did he tell you about his plans?
Like everyone else, he likes building castles in the air. He told me that he would soon be someone very important and very rich. And that he would marry me. But they all say that.
Thank you, Gretchen. I'm done.
All that this young woman told us only confirms our suspicion.
Fellow's a complete slime bag.
Hello, what would you...
I'll let you get...
Come closer, good people. Come closer, good people. The cure is... You'll find all you need in
We can see everything from here.
sworn through? Is your hat out of style? Does your best... You'll find all you need in our...
We can see...
Here he is, red-handed. The sellout. Shall we arrest him?
We should first find out what he puts in the box. Let him finish. The way is clear. Now, let's take a look at this box. The captain and his buyers should meet here at nightfall. This must be where the exchange will take place.
We should put the message in the box, so no one will know we've seen it.
And we should warn the Admiral immediately. She'd want to know.
The Admiral will certainly want to know about our discovery.
Let's go.
Desarde, what can I do for you?
We know a little more.
He has quite the...
He must have thought that we would not come back. This could be a good time to get the proof we...
That's an excellent idea. I will come with you.
Are your boots?
From this position, we'll be able to see the meeting discreetly.
Perfect. I can't wait to witness it. This traitor is going to find out exactly what it costs to make fun of us.
Men of the coin. Our greedy captain has gotten together with them.
The coin, once more. They truly are behind all bad attacks.
I can't believe it. This hero is selling us for the coin. Little poison on my blade. And
Move away!
Ha! This traitor got what he deserved.
Is everything all right, Admiral?
Admiral, you seem hurt.
You're a tough fighter, but you are wounded.
It's nothing. Sorry to have charged like that. I got carried away. I couldn't bear to see this traitor sell his whole family for a few coins.
Do you want us to tend to your wound?
No, I'll go back to port and get back on my feet. Find the documents. We'll see you tomorrow. Thank you, the three of you.
He was ready to sell more than just his own knowledge. There are plans for machines and ships that he must have stolen from elsewhere. In addition to a substantial sum, Reuben is also going to obtain a major post on the continent.
Disgusting that someone could accept a deal like that. When we're surprised that some officers are not respected.
Everything is here. We'll give it to the Admiral tomorrow.
The best forge in Tier 3.
It's you on all my knowledge.
Come closer, good people. You'll find all you need in
Desarde.
How are you? Yes.
So, he lusted after a prestigious position. Thank you for bringing me all this. We owe you a lot, Desarde. You have my full gratitude. Anything else?
I need to be going.
Greenblood, the letter we found in Rolf's office. I know he's responsible for, but you look quite busy. Come back and see me. Anything else?
I must leave.
Us thank the enlightened that a captain who took part in these expeditions is right here on the island.
It is indeed a stroke of luck. I hope he remembers my mother.
Do not worry. If his memory fails him, he may have kept his diary from that time.
Hello there. My name is Desarde.
I am Captain Lysandro. Pleased to meet you. I don't believe I've had the pleasure before. Well, what can I do for you?
Admiral Cabral advised me to speak to you about...
The Admiral?
You are the only one on this...
Really? The congregation is good at keeping its secrets, isn't it? This story is not a new...
25 years. 25 years since the Nauts brought a woman who was captured...
I remember. And yet it wasn't the first time. But on that occasion...
So you can understand why we'd like to learn where this captive came from.
Yes, yes. I have seen more than a few Nauts looking for their parents, but what have you got to do with all this?
I met that woman in Serene.
Listen, it's not that I don't want to help you, but my memory... I wasn't the captain at the time. I wasn't the one who decided where we moored the ship. So I don't see how I can help you find out where the...
From one captain to another, if you would.
Captain Vasco?
You said it yourself. A child was born at that, and we always help one of our own.
Very well. I need to look in my old logbooks. I'm sure I'll find... Wait for me here. I'll be an hour at the mo... Here it is. I found my old logbook. Your mother came from a village on the plains in the southeast of the... I'm talking about a place where the bones of the whale are visible from the coast. I believe the natives call it Vignam.
Thank you for this information, Captain.
It's nothing. I'm getting sentimental in my old age.
So here you are on the verge of discovering your mother's village. Of finding your own people. How do you feel?
I don't really know. I'm a little lost, I suppose. All of this is so new to me.
I understand. Mrs. Desarde was loving. She raised you with tenderness. And today you learn she is not your real mother. I'm sorry.
May the enlightened protect me in this battle!
Bit of poison. Come and taste my saber! Tuppence.
Brutes! Leave me!
Come now! Our people require the talent. An accident is quick in coming.
I do not know what these...
Well, well.
You need to leave the doctor...
Is that so?
May the Almighty protect me in this battle!
Bit of poison on my blade. Then let's
What a terror. I don't know where they want...
I'm happy to have been...
Are you in need of a doctor?
Indeed.
But you still hope. I came here because I couldn't... I had hoped to never see a case. Your experience with... You hope that a few days can bring you what... You are extremely naive. I would like nothing more than to send you looking for help elsewhere. Not after your intervention back there. I shall leave immediately for New Serene. That's all that I'm in a...
Thank you, Doctor.
I'm afraid our search for this doctor was nothing but a waste of time. What can she even do for Constantine anyway, besides prescribe some bloodlettings?
As if your healer's prayers were more effective.
A miracle is still possible, but you need to have faith.
At the fiery
Something that is completely foreign to you.
Enough! We must find a way to heal Constantine, and your quarrels are not helping.
This woman is the best Alliance doctor on this island. If anyone can cure your cousin, it's her.
If your science could do anything against the Malachor, the disease would have disappeared from the continent a long time ago.
To what do I owe?
I recently found out that my mother came from your village.
Your mother was from Vignamri? Now I understand why your face seems so familiar to me.
Indeed. She was captured before my birth and sent to the continent.
She was called Arelwyn. Did you know her?
Of course. Everyone here remembers her kidnapping.
Could you tell me more about that?
I was not the head of the clan back then. It was a very long time ago, but I remember the village Denegad. Kidnapped by the people of the sea. All our warriors set off to her rescue. But it was all in vain. Most of them died, including the one she loved. It was a dark day, in which our village lost its knowledge and strength in one blow.
So my father died too. Do you know if any members of my family are still alive?
Yes. Slan. Your mother's sister. She then became our Donegad. She was never able to match her sister's talent. Too much knowledge had been lost. Arelwyn was a renowned healer across all of Teofradi. Taking her place was not an easy task.
It's not surprising that she was of interest to the congregation. They probably hoped she could help them find a cure for the Malachor. But all alone, far from the island. She was just a young, frightened woman who had lost all her powers.
Do you know where I can find my aunt?
You could try her house, but she's rarely there. She is an elderly woman now, and very much enjoys her own company. She doesn't speak much to me. But others here can probably...
Thank you, Ul.
Anything else?
Nothing.
What do you think of the chief of your village?
He seems quite friendly compared to the others we've run into.
A bit too friendly, if you ask me. A little too concerned with pleasing the settlers.
And you think that's a bad thing?
He reminds me of myself when I was younger. And that's not a compliment. My fear is that he serves his own ambition. And this is often done at the expense of others. There's no one here. Let's go and ask the inhabitants of the village if they know where to find her.
The island is... Hello.
Renaigse. Do you need help, Renaigse?
Actually, yes.
Oh.
Ulan told me that she...
Ulan must have wanted to play. She says that he loves the people from your island. Anyway, if you want to find her, I am not sure if she is there right now. But she likes...
I'm extremely grateful.
spies! And let's
Watch out! Grenade!
There's a woman over there, surrounded by animals.
May the Enlightened protect me in this battle.
Bit of poison on my blade. And let's go!
How do you feel, madam?
Well, thank you for stepping in. I don't understand what has happened. Usually these animals accept me. Something must have frightened them.
We are glad we arrived at the right time. We would have been very upset if something had happened to you.
Excuse me, but are you Slan, the Denegad of Vignamri?
Yes, that's me. Were you looking for me?
Yes, we were. If you would allow us, we'd like to accompany you and tell our story along the way.
Very well. I will walk by your side.
This is the story we have pieced together.
I just can't believe it. Yet, if I think about it, your face reminds me of hers.
My mother, or rather, the woman who raised me, gave me this necklace.
A Relwyn gave it to me, to give to her child, and I passed it on to Mrs. de Sade.
It looks familiar. Your father had given it to your mother when they bound. It's good that you are wearing it today. My poor beloved Relwyn, who died far away from us all, and divorced Tirce. I still miss her so much.
She wanted me to help her die. But I was unable to do such a thing. Someone would have figured it out. I would have been sent back to Ptolemy, and I would have lost everything. So I watched her suffer. And one day she died.
Petrus, I cannot hold it against you for letting her live.
No, you don't understand. I loved her. I loved her, and I didn't even have the strength to end her suffering. She's the only woman I've ever loved.
I never would have guessed.
Everyone loved Relwyn. She was marvelous. You cannot blame yourself, man of the light. What's more, you brought me her child. For that alone, she would forgive you if she were among us. All is well now. The child of Tia Fradi has returned home, and with him, the spirit of his mother. You are home, my Magam. Welcome.
Petrus, I wanted to thank you.
Thank me? Despite everything you know about me?
You may have been a bit cowardly in the past, to the point of letting the woman you loved suffer. You were manipulative, and you lied to everyone, including yourself. But thanks to what you've told me, I've been able to find my family and my origins. And for that, I thank you.
My child. What you're saying touches me more than you can imagine. At least I've done something good, for once in my deceitful life. For you, and for her. I hope the Enlightened will remember this when I stand before him.
Greenblood, the letter. I know. I'm gonna find him and...
This quest very well.
Major Hurt. He's loyal to Torsten, but kept his head down.
Isn't denouncing him enough? He'll be put to death for...
The guard's reputation has suffered enough from Torsten, and he has connections in high places, I'm sure.
What are you getting at? If he's well connected, the Mother Cardinal will surely hear about it, and I doubt...
I know. That's...
Remember that we are talking about... We should get rid of your Major in broad daylight.
What kind of twisted scheme have you come...
We need to ensure that he falls into the hands of the Ordo Luna, and they don't care too much about who ends up in the flames.
The Inquisitor isn't very fond of us.
Haven't I taught you anything, my child? Every man has his weaknesses. I could help you convince him if you'd like.
I hate those burnings. But Herman, we'll need to find him, though. And he's been keeping a low.
And we've already seen to what extent the law of silence has on the guard.
We need help. Our new commander might be able to tell us who to turn to.
All right, then. Hello, Commander.
Lord de Sade. And Kurt. I believe I should be thankful.
It is your upright and honorable nature that won you. Perhaps sometime in the future you'll curse me for having suggested your name.
I hope not. How can I be of service?
We are here to talk to you about a document we found in the training camp.
A letter, signed by Major...
Herman. Kurt, this is personal now. When will this story... I could court-martial him, but you know how much certain people...
I know. He'd probably get away with it. No. We thought of another way.
You want to have them burned?
If he'd been caught as Torsten's accomplice, he would have been drawn and quartered. Do you think that's any less painful?
I don't know if you came to look for my help or my blessing. But promise me that you'll stop seeking vengeance.
You have my word. We just need your help to...
And you need help in the San Mateus barracks. Talk to the court. I know him well. He's loyal. He's from the old school. If he can help...
It seems to me that the Ordo...
In fact, if you want to avoid drawing... I'll write you a letter for the corporal. Here you go.
Thank you for doing this for me, Sieglin.
You're welcome. And don't forget...
What do you want now?
We have come to discuss something.
Really? I'm listening.
We would like to draw your attention to a man who...
Has he professed heresy? Venerated one of...
Not exactly. He's responsible for many...
Who, as you know, was planning to overthrow...
These truly are crimes. You should denounce this man to our governor. I'm sure she'll be happy to...
Unfortunately, this man has friends in high places. I doubt that we'll be...
Politics. The curse of us. I approve of your quest for justice. I can't have your man publicly arrested without raising... But, if you arrange for him to come to one of our jails discreetly, the felon will receive the punishment he deserves.
May he always keep you in his divine blessing, Aloysius.
Anything else?
Nothing.
Remember,
A feast for the eyes, ladies and gentlemen, and it's free. Come and see me as soon as you have made your choice.
Yes? What?
Sir.
I was not expecting the commander in exactly.
We're looking for the Major.
Yes, and following the coup was the only people he may have told us.
I see.
If we bring him to you, can you make sure he ends up?
Do you want to condemn him to the stake? Listen.
Why is that?
All the guards in the city know the Major. If they see him brought here, then they will surely take it out on the Inquisition, which could end badly.
You're not wrong.
If you bring me some sleep when they wake up, exactly. Anything else?
So you need sleeping?
Exactly. Anything else?
So you need sleep?
Exactly. Anything else?
We should go.
Goodbye.
A feast for the eyes, ladies and gentlemen, and it's free. Come and see me as soon as you...
Yes? What?
So you need sleep?
Yes.
Perfect.
When you have your man, let me know. Anything else?
We should go.
Goodbye.
Now that everything is ready, we should go find these lieutenants.
Soldiers! But,
We're supposed to...
I believe that especially when this...
If it's an order...
Oh, sorry, Captain.
You're far from your regiment, Captain.
We're looking for Major Herman.
The Major? He must...
Don't play dumb with me, Lieutenant. I'll be sorry to see...
Listen, Captain. As for your threats, you're not...
Yet we're here with your new commander's blessing. The Major is accused of treason.
Lies. The Major is a righteous man.
Really?
May the Enlightened protect me in this battle!
So, are you finally ready to tell us where we
We'll never tell you anything.
Stop! You might be ready to die for him, but I'm not.
The traitor is probably...
Lieutenants, go to the commander.
Let's find the Major before...
Here he is!
What the... Kurt? It's been so long. How did you find me?
Does that really matter, Major? You're finally gonna pay for all your evil, your treachery, and your schemes.
Come with us, Major Herman.
If you think I'm gonna give up without a fight, you're wrong. Soldiers! Seize them!
May the Enlightened protect me in this battle!
Bit of poison on my blade.
Then let's go! Move away! Things are about to get dicey!
No.
You shouldn't be surprised.
Let's lock him up. The Inquisitor... Kurt, are you all right?
Yes. Better than ever.
What did he do to you?
As you may have guessed, I suffered the same treatment as Rain. And there's even more. Believe me, I'm glad that Thank you, Green Blood. Thank you for helping me as I go through all this.
May the Enlightened protect me in this battle!
Bit of poison on my blade. Let's go!
Do it. What are you doing? Who let you pass?
Your men. We are here to parley with your chief.
Parley? With Renaigse? You truly believe that...
Leave this to me. I want to know what they have to say. I know you, Renaigse. It is you who freed the lawyer, and to do that, you spilled the blood of my own...
We seek a cure from... That is why I liberated the sages, and it is... I am fully committed to finding this cure, even if violence must be...
Well, don't hold back for my sake.
Enough! You are defeated, but I'm not here to take your lives. Where is the Mistress of Wisdom? I will keep the secret for myself. Neither the...
I hope you speak with... You will find that Yernahach Kadachtas in the village of Vigshardir. Now leave us.
the enlightened protect me in this battle.
Then let's go!
Good day.
What are you? Have
I seek an audience with the...
And if I knew where... Go away, leave me alone.
Please now, I wish...
You speak well and...
Then... Very well.
That would be good.
I
do not seek to...
I don't know where you are in, and we are...
Maybe...
Help us? During the...
Would you like...
That would be good.
Good day.
Here? What?
Do you know?
I am sorry. You're kind. You need to prove.
Sure.
You could help me find. It is a sick. I had it with me. Of course, the animal. I would glam what with the preparation.
I see.
Thank you, Renaise.
Could you help us?
On the... That is...
Thank you. I must...
May the Enlightened protect me in this battle.
Hello.
No one. But I.
This. You don't.
If I.
Very well.
If you were
described it
one
very well. I'm back, Padir.
Yeah.
I found the herb.
Thank you. You're good.
I will tell them.
Thank you. I do not.
Goodbye, Padir. Seeing where it's been hung, it isn't surprising that these chimes are making no sound. They're far too low and can't catch the wind. Now with the chimes in the proper place, they should sound like they're supposed to sound. The base of this bell is damaged. That's why it no longer makes a sound. I need to build a new one. These chimes are once again in working order.
May the enlightened protect me in this battle. Then let's move away. Things are about to get dicey. See if you can ward off this fate.
These chimes here are simply tangled. I need to untangle them without breaking them. There! Everything is in order. It will chime whenever wind blows upon the branches. Let's take a look at these chimes. Its base is damaged. The wooden tubes can no longer hit each other. We will need to craft a new base.
The shadow-faced warrior might be able to help. I saw him repair his armor the other night.
Kirk might be able to help. He's quite the able-bodied soldier. Good with his hands.
Child's play. I'll help you if you want.
These chimes are once again in working order. I need a bit of practice. I need a bit of practice. Ongos.
What do you want?
I found your
My heart, the tear,
and where can
to the west. Be wary.
I must leave.
Well now.
Yes.
You are. I now believe you need to find...
You are here.
I found Padir.
Whatever made him take so...
It seems like it would be the right...
Well done.
If one day I...
You are complete.
I thank you. You are welcome.
not welcome here tonight, sir.
I regret troubling your rest. My name is Disarday. I am a legate of the Congregation of Merchants.
Mev, daughter of Morrigan, daughter of Cardwin. What is a legate? And what could he want from me?
I am an emissary, a representative of my nation. I've come to speak to you about a cure.
Of what cure do you speak? You do not show signs of sickness.
I'm not. But on our continent, many people are dying from a terrible plague. We have named the sickness the Malachor, and none of our doctors have been able to heal anyone taken ill. We have heard talk from some of your people of a cure that is so powerful that it can heal almost anything. You would be...
You must share with us the formula. Too many lives are at stake.
You come here to my home, and you command me to help you. Arrogance. Renoixe.
Please forgive us, I beg your pardon. We have seen so many people die of this affliction.
My son, it is clear this woman has no intention of helping us. As for this miraculous remedy, allow me to cast doubt on its very existence. The only true miracles come from the enlightened.
You come here all the way into my haven to deafen me with your teachings of holy miracles.
I apologize, that is not the purpose of our visit. The cure, on the other hand...
Tierna Hachkedachtas, forgive this affront. His face resembles ours, but he does not know our customs. But his intentions are pure. He truly seeks a remedy for his people.
And what is a Donegad of our people doing with these invaders? What do you seek in their company?
Understanding, Tierna, and to learn for the good of our people.
You truly think there is anything the Renaigse could teach of any value? They come here to rape our lands, as did those who came before them long ago.
This miraculous cure that we've heard talk of, could you share the formula with us?
You are either completely crazed or foul liars. None of this makes sense.
But
Enough! I have lost enough time with your lies and your foolish thoughts. I do not know what you truly want from me, but I will not be used like some puppet.
Maybe enlightened protect me in this battle. Been poison on my blade. Then let's go! Move away! Things are about to get crazy.
There is residue. It looks as if something had been placed here. There is residue. It looks as if something had been placed here. These roots are so interwoven and taut that it's impossible to get through them. She passed through here, there's no doubt about it. But how was she able to get past these roots? This stone stele has something to do with the entry of the grotto. But how? This is obviously island magic. Some sort of ritual. The roots must open if one places the proper offering on the altar stone. I wonder if Ongos, the Voglandike, will know how this works.
Were you?
Yes, but to my great...
Yes, many strangers have tried to capture her. She must have decided you were one of them.
I'm once again in need of your assistance.
You had the honor of speaking with my miss. If she chose to follow the secret, why would I share?
Listen, I was able to meet the Tiana Hach, but I haven't the slightest clue why she... I sincerely believe that there was a misunderstanding. If I was simply given a chance...
You must feed the offering ward to enter into the passage and meet her one.
I need to place a seed on the...
Yes, you must make this offering. I cannot tell you from which plant it is given, but there is a chance there are more in her dwelling. I will let you enter this one time, but treat her...
Thank you.
Do not be so eager to thank me. As do all sick. This passage leads to a forest where the ancestors...
And why should I fear the...
Have stories of the Nadaig been shared with you?
Yes. I even encountered one.
Then you know of what I speak.
I must leave. This looks like a collection of skulls from various animals. I wonder what purpose they serve.
These skulls symbolize the animals. Through some rituals, we greet them. We thank them for feeding and dressing us, so that the next hunting season, they will once again give us the weak amongst their herds.
All of this is extremely interesting, but alas, it won't help me open the root passage. This plant looks familiar. I saw some not far from here. Unfortunately, it's lost its seeds.
I've already come across this flower. It is very rare, even for such an island as Teifredi.
This bark is covered with little symbols. It looks like some sort of writing, though I've been led to believe the natives have no written language.
The Donegada use these symbols amongst themselves, and only they understand their meaning. It is a secret and sacred language. I cannot reveal to you what the bark contains without breaking my bond.
Can you at least tell me if they speak of a passage, a seed?
No. I would have told you.
All of this is extremely interesting, but alas, it won't help me open the root passage. All these crushed plants and these powders. She must have been preparing a potion. It might be the miraculous remedy. To be so close and yet to have no idea what to do with all this.
With more time, I could study all of these components and perhaps...
I doubt that Ongus will give us a chance to study this. We need to find the Tiernahak. I don't see any seeds here. The only clue we have is this plant. Let's try to find some other flowers. It might be their seed that opens the passage. These flowers. Perhaps this is what... These flowers are similar to those we found in the dwelling of the Tiernahach, and they bear seeds.
Those are the offering seeds we need.
A seed to part the...
This smile, if only its usage did not entail all of these superstitious venom.
It is truly pastoral.
We have what we need. Let's go back to the there.
This place must be some type of shrine dedicated to the demonic creatures of this island. If the Ordo Luminis could see this.
Oh, what an amazing place. I'd love to have enough time to explore it. I might discover some secrets of the natives' exceptional knowledge.
Kadakis has quite a head start.
Someone went through here. In fact, I think I can see several different tracks.
We're on the right track. There are some fresh prints here.
I hope she didn't hide in this forest. Finding her here would be quite troublesome.
These trees are so tall and so majestic, they're like the pillars of a cathedral.
It is an ancient and holy forest. A powerful place. There must be a Nadag here. We should be careful.
Not damn dent!
We didn't want this fight. Why? Why?
In order to capture and extract from her what we need. To examine her. Dissect her, if necessary. You have done us a great service, guiding us directly to her.
Are you saying that...
Even if the creature has concocted some remedial potion, it is not the song we came for, but the bird. She leads the sorcerers of this island. She knows how they transform, and from where their powers originate. Our scientists think that the remedy is there, in their pseudo-magic, and in their mutation. Thank you for bringing her to us, and ridding us of the monster.
Do you think I'm going to allow you to manipulate me?
I don't think anything. Apologies, Excellency. But you are going to die tragically from a stray bullet intended for the monster.
Maybe Mercy, Your Excellency, I surrender.
How dare you ask for mercy after attempting an assassination? After revealing your conspiracy to me? You deserve nothing less than death.
I will not go down without a fight.
Maybe protect me.
Tianahak? She's unconscious. We need to bring her back to her village. She needs to be... We should leave right away. Is she going to survive?
Yes, she will heal. They were not shooting to kill her. And we are resistant, you know. The bond empowers us. It gives us the vigor of animals, the resilience of trees. It's undoubtedly for that reason that your alliance is so interested in us. Tianahak, he does not mean to harm you. Please, let me...
What do you want from me, Ranaikse?
We were manipulated by the Alliance. We had no idea that they sought to capture you. We believed their fable of a miraculous remedy. We killed the man that wounded you. He will hunt you no longer. And their governor will have explaining to do.
I suppose I should thank you for having pulled me from their claws and bringing me here. And to have crushed the life out of a few of these parasites. There is indeed a remedy. But I doubt that I can do anything against this sickness that you describe. I don't know it. And I don't see how I could create a remedy that would heal it.
Perhaps you could try. We are desperate.
This remedy was prepared for a precise purpose. To heal those who escaped the claws of the Alliance. These monsters capture the Sinol Menoi and torture them, bleed them, put things in their veins. Those that do escape are in such agony that our care and comfort are not enough to mend them. That's why I made this remedy. Not for your Malikor. My people have never fallen prey to such sickness.
How can you be so sure? Perhaps it's your tremendous resistance that protects you from the sickness.
Perhaps. Enon mil frictimen protects us all.
Enon mil frictimen?
God of 1,000 faces in your tongue. The one and many who protects us and our island. They and we are tied and bound, as they are tied and bound to you. Their generosity to our people is infinite, but the crimes of the Renaigse enrage it. After all, perhaps your Malikor is their vengeance.
This is strange. The two tracks that we followed have led us to the same name. Enon mil frictimen.
The god of the island. A god that seems to be truly real and friendly, above all.
The divinity of the natives, or the spirit of this island, if I've understood correctly.
But to think he would go as far as to create a sickness for all of us.
The natives consider him a god, but I am sure that there must be a rational explanation. It is, in any case, an entity with capacities that as of yet we fail to comprehend, and fail miserably. But it's ridiculous to think that he created a sickness so complex that it touches the people of the continent alone.
The god of 1,000 faces. But I don't believe he is the origin of your sickness. He protects us. He watches over us.
Precisely. We know that the congregation came to this island long ago, a lot longer than we first thought. The Malachor could be a consequence of that first attempt to colonize. A curse cast at that epoch, brought back by the first defeated colonists. After all, is it not also the origin of the first guardians of the native legends? Either way, one thing is certain. If there is something, or someone on this island powerful enough to heal the Malachor, it is certainly him. We need to bring this news back to Constantine. Even if we don't have a remedy yet, he'll be happy to know that we've made progress.
Quesi! Get out! Who do you think you are to defoil our ritual? One of those mind shakers, no doubt.
Aiden, it is your duty to assure we are not interrupted.
1,000 pardons, Tien. It is indeed one of those mind shakers.
A mind shaker? Look at him more closely, Aiden. He is an Almanawi. Present yourself, and tell me why you interrupt our ceremony.
My name is Desardet. I've come looking for you to ask for your help.
I greet you, Donegad. We are so sorry to have interrupted your ritual. But my friend truly needs your advice.
Don't excuse yourself. Are you the daughter of Bladned? Are you not a Donegad as well?
It is true. But my powers of healing are far less powerful than your own.
And you travel with a mind shaker. Strange trio.
I am Bishop Petrus, but I am not a mind shaker. A missionary. Why, pray tell, are you asking?
There are people wearing the same insignia that pass their time troubling the minds of my people.
Missionaries? I was not aware. I'm only here to accompany my friend, I assure you.
He is not a bad man, Donegad, even if his beliefs are foreign and strange.
Then, how can I help you?
My cousin suffers from a terrible sickness. The Malachor.
I do not know this sickness. But perhaps we call it by a different name.
It turns the blood black and provokes terrible suffering. And alas, it is fatal in all cases.
The symptoms of its victims start with severe headaches and nausea. Their blood becomes effectively darker and more viscous. The veins become visible. In the end, the victim weakens and dies. We have not, as of yet, found a treatment.
We've never seen the ailing touched by such a sickness. And I doubt I am able to heal your cousin.
We are looking for a remedy, but urgently need to relieve his pain. Could you slow the progression of the sickness? Keep him from suffering?
In that, I can help you. I know how to make one forget the pain, even the most severely wounded.
But Tiern, with all that is happening now, you cannot leave to visit this ill person.
It is true. My village needs me now. I cannot leave. I must attend them.
What is going on? Perhaps we can help you.
Truly? You?
Do they have a choice, Aiden? They do really seem to have need of me, don't they?
Well then, tell us what we need to do.
The situation has become unbearable. And it all started when these mind shakers began arriving.
They wanted to convert everyone and take them to another place. Turn them away from us. And of course, the village folk would not be persuaded. But the Moin Shakers remained.
And it was also at that time the Tenlands started to attack. It is not their way to do as such.
There are many wounded, and recently many have gone missing. We must discover from where these monsters come.
I can try and talk sense into the missionaries, perhaps with the help of Bishop Petrus. As for the attacks of the creatures, I will see what I can do. But I need more information.
Our master hunter, or the families of the Taken, could most likely help you.
Very well. I'll take care of it. Make preparations to accompany us. The days are burning like very thin candles.
Do not worry. If you see to the concerns of my village, I will be most happy to accompany you.
Let's go and see this Master Hunter. He may be able to explain all there is to learn about these attacks.
Bit of poison on my brain. Then let's go! Let's see if you can ward off this feint! May the shadow engulf our enemies!
Good day. I'm the...
Of course. Our allies from the...
Could you tell me what your mission is?
We must return these lost... We have constructed the perfect village. Eden. In this protected paradise.
Have you heard about the Tenlands?
I didn't know those creatures were given that name, but yes, we offered them our help and some comfort in their most
In exchange for some inspiring conversation.
Of course. These horrible beasts have to chase only a few away would be of no use.
You haven't been victim of these attacks?
On occasion, yes. But thanks to the Illuminated, we were able to chase them away with little effort.
You seem to assert that the attacks of these Tenlands, whereas these are creatures that the natives have always known.
These are familiar beasts, but hasn't anyone informed you that their These creatures have been riled up by the demons of the island, sending them against these poor people. They maintain them in a state. There is only one way to truly make these attacks cease,
The Denegad of this village wishes for you to depart. You disturb the tranquility.
And you expect us to obey him? To leave would be to abandon the simplistic souls of all those that follow him, ceding victory to the demons. No, my child. We will not leave this place until...
The Denegad of this village wishes for you to depart.
And you expect to leave? No.
I must go. We're going to need to find some leverage if we want to force these missionaries to leave. Perhaps searching through their belongings will give us something we can use to put pressure on them. Good day. The Denegad, Katasach, spoke to me about the...
The Tenlands have been angered. The beasts have always lived here. Of late, they attack. It may be that the Tenlands killed them.
What can you tell me about the Tenlands?
During the attacks, I noticed that they were...
What do you mean?
That the other beasts don't come from here, but from...
Were there many victims?
Many wounded. but the attacks happen more. I tried to chase them away, and now our children.
Can you tell me who the children
A young fisherman and a gatherer.
I will go and see them. I must be going. I believe
I did not. You must. We see.
I thank you. Isn't it?
Yes,
What do
I
you
do.
Is there anything I can try?
Here.
I must be going. Katasach advised us to speak with the families of those missing. Perhaps they might know where the tenants have built their nests. Here is your weapon.
Thank you. It belonged to my... It may be that you... During my walks, I felt that he...
Why didn't you try to kill it?
He is very strong. And I placed traps.
You say he doesn't have his place here.
That he was brought here, but I cannot prove.
What do you...
They want to make their work. They follow...
Have you tried to fight?
No, I think but hope.
It sounds... I must be... Good day. I've been sent...
I hope you...
You're...
She...
How long do you know...
Certainly.
Is there...
No,
what do you think...
She might have...
You think...
I hope they were...
But you think... I must leave now. Good day. My name is de Sardet, from the congregation. I've been told that someone dear to you has disappeared.
Yes, my little brother. He left to go fishing, like every day, and he did not return.
Your Denegar asked me to help you. Any information you can give me will be very useful.
This is true? I hope your words to be heartfelt. My insides are twisting in fear that my brother is lost.
Can you just...
He is such...
Can you tell... And...
No.
Did your brother...
No, perhaps...
It's still...
He has, but he told me...
What do you...
He could have, but he got it.
You think the mission...
I don't...
I will go and... I must be leaving.
Do you have...
Not yet. Was your own...
Yes, I have told...
Very well. Tell me if...
But
do you know...
no,
very...
it is...
Could you tell me what
they want...
The one...
Yeah.
I'm going... Forgive... You... I must leave now. Given the presence of the Tenlands in this clearing, there must be a nest not far from here.
May the enlightened protect me in this battle. Poison on my blade. Let's go!
One only came out at dawn. I should come back later.
May the enlightened protect me in this battle. A bit of poison on my blade.
A basket full of berries and a trap full of fish. All of it scattered and half eaten by beasts. Our two lost souls were here together. They must have been attacked, or they wouldn't have left these behind. Let's search the area. Maybe we can find their trail. That cavern seems home to some creatures. Let's be wary. It could very well be the lair of that great Tenland the hunter spoke of. Older than the others. Judging by his clothing, he was a missionary. The two others are more recent, a man and a woman. Obviously a couple, no doubt. They were dragged here out of the line.
Take a potion if you want to cast more spells. Move away. Things are about to get dicey.
I cannot believe that these missionaries used such a ruse to achieve their goals. 2 youths died because of them.
Now you understand why some of us fight against the Renaigse. Their words are always sweet, but all they bring is death.
Alas, some of my brothers and sisters are blinded by our mission to convert the natives. Believe me, this is as horrifying to me as it is to you.
And we wonder why the natives have a bad opinion of us.
Let's return to the village. Their families need to be informed.
Move away! Things are about to get dicey!
May the enlightened protect me in this battle! Poison on my blade! And let's go! Let's see if you can ward off this fate! May the shadow engulf our enemies!
The hunter told me that I would find a nest in this area. The ideal moment. I must kill the dominant one and destroy the nest.
Poison on my blade! And let's go! May the shadow engulf our enemies! Let's see if we can ward off this fate! Protect me in this battle! Poison my blade! And let go! The shadow engulf our enemies!
Move away! Things are about to get dicey!
One more thing.
Yes?
I fought against a great number of Tenlands. One that was quite spectacular. Its mere presence seemed to aggravate the others.
A beast sent by the demons.
Stop taking me for a fool. We also found a journal detailing your vicious... I have only one piece of advice to give you. Leave, and quickly. Or the Mother Cardinal will learn every detail of your manipulations.
We shall be leaving as soon as possible. But let it be known that you are abandoning all of these poor souls to damnation.
Perhaps you should be more concerned about your own soul, sister. People have died by your
May the enlightened.
Well, on Almanawi.
I found him, but...
Undivorced. He knew every...
He had a liaison. They must have forgotten the... I found both of them.
How terrible. I must recover...
With the body of the girl, but...
I have a duty owed to...
What can
they
you...
know?
Yes,
I know where my...
I must...
Do you...
Oh no.
She went... I must... We are near water, in the area the fisherman's brother mentioned. The nest must be close to here.
And let's go!
The dominant one only came out at dawn. I should come back later. It is dawn, the ideal moment. I must kill the dominant one before destroying the nest.
And let's go!
May the enlightened protect me in this battle.
The third nest is destroyed. The Master Hunter will be relieved to hear it, I'm sure. The nests are destroyed, and with the death of the White Tenland, the attacks should cease. And we were even able to convince the missionaries to leave. Katasak should be willing to follow us now. Let's go and find him.
I can see from your face.
Indeed. The attack should no longer trouble. As for the missionaries, we were able to, although they were not willing to reveal their involvement in the attacks that caused you such harm.
And so they were in some way responsible.
They brought a particularly large beast here that attracted and enraged.
This is what provoked the attacks and brought on.
In the end, we found the missing young ones.
Undivorced tier end.
Will you agree to accompany me?
I have packed what is needed.
be the death of me. I can't control my body. It's like being a stranger in a marionette set ablaze. Consumed by a smouldering fire. The moment's growing near, isn't it? Am I about to surrender my ghost to the Reaper of Souls? You pop in just when you're needed, cousin, as always. Who are you? Your hand is cold as ice.
Your cousin is burning.
That is such a relief.
Let me present Katisak, Constantine. He is the greatest healer on the island. He will help you. Please, stay.
I am here for you, Maxis, and I will not leave until I found a way to ease your pain and suffering. Fill your mind with the patience of the ocean. I know not how much time I will need. I've never seen such a sickness. The spirits of your lands must be quite horrendous to cast down such evils upon the peoples that live there.
Thank you. Neither science surgeon nor mage doctor could do a damn thing to alleviate my pain. I give you my last ounce of hope. Thank you, cousin. I don't want to imagine my plight without your intervention. My dear cousin, come closer and tell me what brings you.
Constantine, is it true? Are you in great pain?
This sickness is horrible, believe me. Now I understand what your mother went through. But you have not come to hear my complaints. Speak, it will give me something else to ponder.
Allow me to present Afra, an emissary of the Bridge Alliance. She is an eminent naturalist who studies local flora in an effort to find a remedy.
Your Excellency, it is a great honor.
You were part of Governor Buren's lost expedition, if I've understood correctly, were you not?
Yes, and our research would have borne fruit if it hadn't been so brutally interrupted.
I can only imagine. Nevertheless, you are most welcome. Your great learning will certainly prove useful. I implore you, my dear cousin. Do continue. We are eager to hear your news.
I wanted to inform you of our progress made in the attempt to discover a cure. As you advised, I followed the leads shared by our allies, none of which led anywhere. However, they both pointed in the same direction, towards a sort of god that the natives worship. They call him En-on-mil Frictaman, the god of many faces. He is very powerful and protects the island.
How can you be sure that it's not some sort of myth? Even a superstition?
I saw it with my own eyes take shape during a ritual. It is possible that the Malachor is the expression of its vengeance.
You are referring to the secret we unearthed. The entire continent is paying today for the errors of our grandparents. It is a terrifying perspective.
But if it were true, he must also be able to help us heal.
Katasak, my friend. I saw you flinch hearing that name. You were familiar with this being.
All of the Donegada know him, even in their flesh. He is Tirfredi. It is with him we make our bond. But I would be surprised that he is at the origin of your sickness. He is generous and only rages when attacked and wounded.
I fear that that is exactly what we did. Cousin, I know that I ask much of you, but I have no choice. You need to go and find this magical being. I won't survive for much longer. Beg him. Offer him all that he wants, but we must have this remedy. I need it.
I shall do all in my power, Constantine, I promise you. But I need to find a way to communicate with him. I was already sent to fight a guardian under that pretext, and it almost killed me.
There is a way so sacred that even we Donegada cannot use it. En-on-mil Frictiman decides. It is not I who judges your intentions. Go and find Glendan, the sage of the village council of Dorhagenedu. If he deems you worthy, he will guide you. To be able to speak with him, you must present this seal. It will prove that you are the friend of a member of the council.
I had no idea that such a talisman was required.
You have not yet been named Mal of your clan, Siora, daughter of Bladned. When this has come to pass, we will give you a seal that allows you to give voice to your friends when visiting the council.
It is a symbol of great trust. Why are you awarding me this?
I do not wish to lose the soul who has put their life in my hands. And also, you have proven you are our friend back there in my village.
Thank you, Katasak. I will not forget this honor you bestow upon me. And thank you, dear cousin, for everything.
Diwed.
Hello, my name is Desardet. I'm the legate of the merchant congregation. May I enter?
Good day, Legate de Sarde. No, this building is closed to Renaigse.
I am Siora, daughter of Bladned, daughter of Meb. My mother, the Mal of the Red Spears, was a member of the council.
All here remember, and the Vorst Tirse. She was a courageous Mal, but you are not yet Mal in her stead, and you do not carry her seal. I am sorry, Siora. I cannot allow you to enter.
I beg your pardon. I did not know.
Here is the seal of the Denegad Katasach, of the village of Wenshavier.
And so you are a trusted friend of the great healer. He must see your true face and find it worthy. Enter. You are welcome.
I give you warm greetings, Glendan.
Your merchant congregation sways me very slightly from my path. But you are a current of Katasach. His trust in you makes me stop and look at you. What brings you here?
I seek a remedy. My cousin, as well as many other people on our island, suffer from a terrible sickness. We think that only Enon Miel Frictamen can help us find a cure.
Really? And Katasach sent you to see me?
He told me that the only way to meet with your god was to come and see you. You would judge our worthiness.
Judge your intentions? Yes, that I can do. But even if I should do this, you would have many trials to pass. For the path you seek to follow has only been tread but a very few times, and you are the first Renaigse to set foot upon it. We must begin where everything begins. There is a trial. The trial of water. It will show us the reflection of your soul.
What must I do?
You must go to a cavern and tell me what you see on the seal you will find deep in its center.
And this cavern is guarded, I suppose.
That is true. But the simplest solution is not always the best. It is a path with many forks. I hope you will prove that you understand the spirit of our people and our island. Go now. Show us your true face, and return purified by the waters of the cavern.
I must leave.
Quater Williams.
You have spoken to Glendon.
I was asked to pass the...
I have never passed it. It is a tremendous...
Do you have any advice to give?
I only know that the trial can be passed in many ways. And your one way is through strength. But I know no more than this. The trials are kept. Anything else?
Nothing else. Thank you.
Good luck.
Karantz, I need to talk to you.
I'm listening, Siora.
Do you remember the Mind Shakers?
Yes. If I understand...
Even though these priests would make good allies against the Lions, my mother would never have... And she would have wanted to...
So you think that they're lying?
Yes. And you understand these Renaigse. Will you investigate this matter?
Of course.
Hello, my child. Do you want to hear the word of Saint
Not really, Father. My name is Desarde. I'm the legate of the merchant...
Nice to meet you, Your Ex.
What can we do for you?
We would like to know more about the agreement you...
I do not see how our agreement concerns the congregation. We swore to provide this village with all our support in their fight against the Alliance.
My mother would never have made such an agreement.
The Queen had understood that the light was the only true path, even if she was attached to tradition. It is for this reason that we have accepted to seal our...
She had an engraver come to Falristal. He carved...
I do not believe a single word of this.
You would do well to hold your tongue, young lady. This village is now under our spirit.
By not respecting us, you are committing blasphemy.
Because you think that you can administer justice here.
Siora, let's not get into another battle and make new enemies.
That is an excellent idea. Then you will see.
Protect me in this battle. And let's go!
Here's the stone we were looking for. It is destroyed. We can no longer decipher the symbols. Strange, isn't it?
This stone was damaged on purpose. We will never know the precise terms of the agreement.
There may be a way. Promises in stone are a very ancient tradition. Those who want to make these agreements must turn to a keeper of promises. An artisan who makes the stone speak. There are but a few. We did not have one in our village before Karadeg's arrival. He must be the one who engraved this stone.
I thought you could not write.
The Donegada have a secret writing that the keepers of promises always learn. Those who want to seal a promise tell them to write, and they take care of it. Strange. It looks like no one's there, but the door's left open.
Empty. Everything is broken and turned upside down. Empty. Empty. Everything is broken and turned upside down. A sculpted engraved stone. What happened here?
It seems like there was a fight. Everything is scattered around.
Someone went through this workshop like a tornado.
This workshop was devastated on purpose.
It's as if someone wanted to meticulously destroy everything in this workshop.
The owner must have left in a hurry, taking a few things and destroying the rest.
Unless someone else did this. We must find Karadeg.
Do you know where he might be?
This engraved stone, do you remember him? Karadeg.
Let's go to Vigi.